What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Back with another figure to review. I know it's been some time since I did my last review, and yeah, I've been on a tight schedule, and I haven't had time to do any reviews. But today, on this special occasion, I'm gonna be doing a review of Michael Myers, the Halloween 2018. Neca has been releasing Michael Myers like various like from the other sequels, and this one's the one that I end up getting because the from the original 1978. That figure when it came out, it was just going by fast. So was the sequel from the 1978, and they just go by fast. And I end up catching this guy. He didn't. He I caught him, and and yeah, when I got this guy, I wasn't doing any reviews with any of my figures, so that's why I've been having him for some time. So now that on this special occasion, I want to do a review on him, and yeah, this is the Halloween, the 2018 Halloween movie. The sequels, it's actually a sequel now to the original because now with this one, the 2018 Halloween, the rest of the sequels are considered not canon, but whatever. It's a really great movie. I mean, I really liked it. Seemed like a sequel that everybody's been waiting for, And yeah, this is the cover of the box. It's the exact same cover of the movie. There you go. Here's the movie, and this is the box. The movie, 2018. Michael Myers right there. Halloween. And yeah, I'm going to put this to the side. Just wanted to show you guys the comparison, And yeah, it's the same cover. Really nice texture. Like the detail of the mask, how it's all old and wrinkly and kind of like scars on it too. The bottom right there's an ultimate figure, Michael Myers. So it has that window box. There he is, the figure, along with his accessories. And here's Michael Myers on the porch of that house with a kitchen knife right there. The side of the box, the same promotional cover, Halloween, Neca. The same thing in the other side of the box. The same logo, the same. And just as the sides, also the top box, 17 and up. And on the bottom, there's a license and the people who created this figure, thanks to them. There's a NECA, and it explains a little bit about an accessory that we're going to check right now in a little bit. And in the back, there is Michael Myers. Nice. I really like this. So, I'm going to take a break and we're going to get this open up and see what we got. Okay, here we have Michael Myers. Right there, the background, the cover of the box. The background is the porch, and the open door. There's Michael Myers standing right there. On the side they have a little pumpkin, So yeah, this is Michael Myers, the 2018 version. And start off with a measurement. He measures up right about, yep, he's 8 inches. 8 inches tall. That figure adds up to like 20 centimeters, Yeah, he's a big boy. This is Michael Myers, 2018 version. Really nice, detailed. Really like how NECA designed it, Even from the back, you see all the wrinkles, from the suit of mechanic suit that he takes from this victim at this auto shop. I really like this figure. Nicely detailed. And for the accessories, well, I'll start with the heads. One of the heads is the victim's head. See right there. It's one of the cops that he cut his head off and then put a light lamp on it, and it would just glow just like the pumpkin head is glowing. Yeah, there's the victim head. And another accessory for his head is this one, which is similar, but there's a little difference. You see, this one seems to be like a little more clean version of Michael. His face, like the mask, it's not it's not as like damaged or at least wrinkledish. It has a little similarity. Maybe more from the right side. Right side, you can probably tell like a little difference. Like the one that he has on, it's more clean than this one. This one's like the more like wrinkled and more like damaged. And I like what they added here, that little hole that where he gets stabbed by Lori with that sewing, stick. This one seems to have it. I don't know if it's this one's like less noticeable, and this one, you can tell more. For taking it off, they have a little really tiny peck hole right there. I mean, the figure is on a ball joint, so you can just wiggle it, snap it off, and you can replace it with this other head. All you have to do is just place the peck into the peck hole right there. You can just wiggle, 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 and wiggle until you get it right in there. Until you get that right in the hole, giggity. We'll give it a little tight wiggle. And there you go. Now you finally has it. Now I struggle just a little bit because it's fresh out of the box, so we all know the trick to it. To get the figures articulation, get the stiffy, articulations. We all know the trick. Hot water is always the trick, so it's trick or treat. And another accessory that it comes with is the headstone. The headstone from his sister, Judith Meyer, from the 1979 movie. And there's a tombstone. Nothing on the back. Nothing written on the bottom. On the sides or nothing. It's only the day is born, the day he died. Judith Myers. It's a nice little detail. It's pretty heavy. It's pretty light. I mean, it's a really soft and light plastic. It's nothing. It doesn't weigh at all. So that's nice. Another accessory. Another accessory I'd like to show you guys is this little lightened pumpkin. I was mentioning you before I opened the figure. I was mentioning you in the instructions they were saying. What I'm about to explain is that in the instructions in the box, they have this little plastic that you pull out right here, or you can also place it back in there as well if you like, so that way it doesn't waste the battery. So you might want to keep this. I'm taking it off just to explain it to you guys. So it's the lighten up pumpkin. You just press the stamp and it lights up. That's pretty cool, pretty nice. I'm gonna show you in a little bit by turning the lights off so you can see it in the dark. That's pretty cool. It lights up in the dark, just like the beginning of the movie, how it plays that music of the pumpkin lighting up, and then just get closer and closer. It's a really, really nice detail. I like what Neca did with this, adding this accessory, pretty generous. I like it, really enjoying it. That was pretty nice. Anyways, press it up, it turns back off, and you just put a little plastic back in there, that way it does not waste any of the batteries, and you can have it like for a long time without wasting the batteries. And another accessories I'd like to show you guys are the hands. It comes with 4 extra pair of hands. show you in a little bit. Michael comes with 4 extra pair of hands. These are one of the hands that he used for like grabbing, you know, extended hand. Another one is that damaged hand, the one that was blown up. When Laurie Strode, you know, Jamie Lee Curtis, she blow his 2 fingers, you know, with the shotgun, you know, like almost right at the end of the movie. For those of you who have seen it, you remember that scene. So he had 2 of his fingers blown off. There's another gripping hand that he used for like holding a knife. And the right side, also another hand right there for holding this knife also. So he's got 2 gripping hands and 2 extended hands, except with one is missing 2 fingers. And for placing the hand on this one, for placing his hand, it's the same process as taking off the head, you know, except for this one, you know, you don't have to struggle as much as I did with the head. And again, with a little tiny peck hole, you know, the same process, putting it in. Whoop. That little peck hole, then putting it in, giggity, and then you have to wiggle, and there you go. There you have it. Now he has the gripping hand. Now he can use it for having something, you know. It was like this one, you know. This one was like more like a grasping, you know, like not fully extended, you know, or not fully open. It's just like this, you know. And for the accessories, he comes with a hammer. There you see the hammer that he used on one of his victims when he was already freed in the movie. For you guys who have seen the trailer, you may not have seen the movie, but you've seen the trailer. You see how he kills this person, you know, with this hammer, and also with the... And also here's this fire poker. This one actually is really, really fragile. I thought it was going to be a lot harder plastic, but it's super thin and it can break really easily. Just look how I can barely touch it and it bends. You know, it's really, this fire poker is really, really fragile. So I don't recommend you guys to be like moving it around. It could easily snap, especially by this little skinny stamp right here, you know. It's really skinny, so I would just, you know, myself, I would just leave it alone because, you know, I would not like to break it, you know. And at last, Michael's iconic kitchen knife, you know. You can't be him without his kitchen knife, you know, that he used. For this one, you know, you just got to open the hands a little bit and then just place it right there. And now, finally, Michael is completed. He has his kitchen knife. And we only have one. I mean, we could have gotten a bloody kitchen knife, you know, with blood on it, you know, just like Jason, like one of my previous reviews that I did, where Jason had a second knife, a clean machete, and he also had a bloody machete, and he also had that fire, you know. It would have been nice if Neca would have added us a bloody machete, a bloody kitchen knife for Michael, just so, you know. I mean, he has already like bloody hands, you know. It would have been make more sense if they would have given us a knife that is not too clean, you know. But, you know, that's just my opinion, you know. Anyways, for articulation, you know, he's got good extent on the arms, you know. Move joint on the shoulders. You can rotate them all the way back. He's got double articulation on the elbows, you know. And you can also swivel. And we already know the little ball peck on the hands. You can rotate them all the way around. He has no ball joint on the waist, no swivel, so but he has ball joints on the crutch. You know, he can do a split. He can lift his leg all the way up. For the knee, articulation on the knee, very limited. I mean, that's how much he can articulate the knee. You know, very limited. And kind of a little limited because of the little suit right here, you know. But, you know, he's not Spider-Man. He doesn't need to, like, do a lot of splitting with his legs or anything, you know. And, you know, he got the articulation, and he also swivel a little bit. And he also has the peckle on the pivot ankles, you know. You can move it. And it's a little limited and a little stiffy because, you know, I took it out of his box. So either way, you know, besides he has a little, oh yeah, and the head, you know, the head you can turn it right, turn it left. And he has a, you know, a good range for looking up, looking down a little bit, you know. Not a lot of range, but, you know, for up, it's okay. Left, right, you know. I mean, it's nicely detailed, you know, despite the articulations are a little limited, but I really liked it. I really like this Michael Myers figure by Neca. You know, I really was waiting for them to release, Blumhouse to release the sequel to the 2018 one, Halloween Kills. Man, I was really hoping to see it this year, and unfortunately it was delayed because of this crisis that we're having. And you know, I really wanted to see the continuation. We got to see the trailer, and now we were supposed to see it the 16th of October 2020, but unfortunately that didn't happen. But you know, but it will eventually. You know, we will have to wait. I mean, we waited 2 years. You know, a little more time. You know, should be nothing. So yeah, for those of you guys who are Michael Myers fans and collecting, you know, I really recommend this figure. You know, I would probably give it like a 9 or maybe a 8.5 out of 10. I mean, only because of the articulation, you know, and yeah, I mean, I really recommend it. You know, it's a nice detailed Michael Myers figure, you know, and and thank you guys, you know, for watching this, and I'll be posting more figures, more videos, and yeah, if you are new to the channel, you know, go subscribe to my channel, and then check out one of my previous reviews. And if you have questions about a figure that you'd like me to review, feel free to ask me in the comments below. And thank you guys for watching, and happy Halloween.